The beginning of Revelation, 610 CE. One day, while Muhammad was asleep in the cave, an angel approached with a sheet in his hand. The angel said to Muhammad,
"Read."
Muhammad answered in surprise, "What shall I read?" He felt as if the angel had strangled and then released him and heard the command once more.
"Read."
Muhammad's reply was, "What shall I read?" Once more, he felt the angel strangling and then releasing him, and he heard him repeat the command.
"Read."
For the third time, Muhammad answered, "What shall I read?" Fearful that this time the strangling would be stronger. The angel replied,
"Read in the name of your Lord who created. He created the human being from a clinging substance. Read, and your Lord is the most generous, who taught by the pen. Taught the human being what the human being knew not."
Chapter 96, verses 1 to 5. Muhammad, peace be upon him, recited these verses, repeating them after the angel who withdrew after they were permanently carved upon his memory. The fear of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Stricken with panic, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, rose up. For a while, he stood there trembling with fear and stricken with fear. He feared the cave might be haunted and that he might run away, still unable to explain what he saw. He walked in the area around the mountain, asking himself who could have commanded him to read. Until that day in his retreat, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, used to have visions of the truth dawning upon him after his meditation and filling his consciousness with great light. In these visions, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was guided to the truth. His doubts were dissolved, and the darkness which had enveloped the Quraysh in their idol worship was exposed. This light that illuminated the way in front of him was that of the truth which provided him with true guidance. It was the one and only God. But who was this who came to remind Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, of him, that he had created man, and that he was the most gracious who taught man by the pen that which he does not know? Pursued by his own questioning and still trembling in fear of what he had seen and heard in the cave, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, stopped in the middle of the road when the same voice called to him from above. Mesmerized in his place, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, lifted his head toward heaven. He saw the angel in the form of a human giant across the sky. For a moment, he sought to escape, but wherever he looked or ran, the angel stood right there before him. In his absence from the cave, a messenger from Khadijah looked for him and could not find him. Filled with what he had seen, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, returned home once the angel disappeared. His state was one of extreme dread.